Oh, are we in the group today?
We're in the group today and we are live.
Hi, everybody. I was just like, hold on. We were outside the group last week. We're inside the group this week. Welcome to Cuppa Debrief for this week. Steph's out and about today. She is at the market. They're getting some groceries. So she's just had a temperature checked and she's sitting in the car waiting for Dave to get all the goodies. So she's going to talk to us from there.
I know.
And we'll see how your internet goes because it looks like it's jumping around a bit, but hopefully we can
I know.
hear you when you talk.
Hopefully it'll be okay. I've just put my phone right next to my laptop, so hopefully it'll be okay. And you don't lose me. It's all good.
Welcome to Cuppa Debrief for this week. If you haven't been on before, this is our weekly call where we unpack the week that has just been. And it's an interactive call. So if you haven't already been on one of these before, just to click on the StreamYard link at the top so it allows us to see your name in the comments because we're not in Facebook, we're actually in a different little app. And then we'll be able to interact with you. So this is a 3-step process that we do, and the first step is something that you've done well this week. So we do this because so often we look at all the things we didn't get done and we forget to acknowledge all the cool stuff that we did do during the week. So we want to hear what is something that you've done well this week. Steph, what's something you've done well this week?
What have I done well? So last week I actually said it was all about I wanted more balance. And this week I'm proud to report that I actually had I took a step back and took some time out this week, which was great. And the funny thing is I've been super busy. My busy levels haven't changed, right? So on Wednesday, it's been my birthday week. So Dave and I took a trip up to the coast, had lunch at the pub. Technically, I didn't have time to do that. I even was like, oh God, I don't have time to take this day. But once I took myself away for a couple of hours, my God, I felt so re-energized, and that work was still there when I came back and I was able to catch up.
And you're usually more productive when you come back.
Absolutely. It's just so interesting. So, obviously every week I'm not going to be able to go to the coast, but it might be, if I can use that mindset and remind myself, it might be a walk or it might be 15 minutes to stop and do some yoga or whatever, just to break that pattern because it's so hard to step away sometimes.
And I love that whole concept of the world won't end if you take a couple of hours for yourself.
Exactly.
I have to remind myself sometimes the world is not going to end if this doesn't happen right now. And if I don't get back to that message till tomorrow, it's okay. It will still be there.
Exactly. And, we tell you guys all the time, and sometimes we need those reminders as well because, and it's like anything. It's laundry or whatever you've got to do. I don't think I'm ever going to have everything done. And I think if I remind myself that I'm actually never going to have a completely blank slate, and that's okay too. That's good. That's busy mum life. But just to take that step away, so it's really up to me to do that and to own that and to make myself take time for myself. So.
Or to choose.
What's Michelle Hogan doing?
You don't have to make yourself. You can just choose.
To choose. Exactly. Sorry, pressure language right there.
Michelle, happy birthday for yesterday.
Happy birthday, Michelle.
Up bright and early, washing the walls. Good job.
Oh, you know what? I need to do. I choose to do that later. That might be on my my.
Not to do that.
Is a mess. My house is a mess. It's horrible.
Well, I got up early this morning and had a yummy breakfast with Rich, which was really nice. He cooked some poached eggs. And Amy was at mum and dad, so we had a little bit of a lie-in, which was nice. I didn't have to jump out of bed to the microwave going at 5 a.m. with one of her concoctions. And I went and got the grocery shopping done. I'm all organised. I feel really in control. It's Saturday. I'm a day early. I'm usually organised on a Sunday. So, I'm all organised. I've got to cook Coco's dog food, which I usually leave too late, but I'm ready to cook it because she's a princess dog and she doesn't like regular food.
Coco is a lucky dog. I think I walked into Sandy's house one day and was like, that smells delicious. What is that? And they're like, it's Coco's dinner. It looked delicious.
She's a spoiled little thing.
She's gorgeous.
And she's actually, and if everyone wants a good laugh, she's a grain-free dog because she's allergic to grains. Would you believe? She gets itchy skin. Not even joking. I wish I was joking, but I'm not. Good morning, Tracy.
Hi, Tracy.
Michelle's painting. That's why she's washing the walls. Now I understand. I just thought you were being super domesticated and washing your walls.
My walls, yeah. You do mine. I'd love to paint my walls.
My walls have. Actually, this is probably the one place where everyone will get it. I have handprints all the way up my walls. Like they're not just. You know how like in everyday households they'll be around like the kids' height where they drag their hands. I have handprints everywhere. Even my best friend commented on it. She's like, "Get handprints up there." Like. It's bizarre. I don't know how that happens.
It is. It's weird. And there are like little fingerprints like everywhere, just in like the most obscure places. I saw yesterday next to their bed, next to their bunk bed, the walls are like black. Like it's horrible. They put their little feet and fingers there. I'm like, really should clean that.
The hands don't look that dirty and we seem to be washing them a lot, so I don't know where it comes from. Oh, I think we lost you for a sec.
I think so.
Michelle took the opportunity and walked to her daughter's physio appointment. Well done. Incidental physical activity is always good. What else have we done well this week, ladies? Yesterday afternoon took the afternoon off because I wasn't feeling it. And I was just like, you know what? I am done for the day. I am taking the afternoon off. And which I don't ever do, watched 3 hours of Netflix while I cooked dinner and had a glass of wine.
I did notice you were very quiet. And
it's just like, I'm tapping out. I'm out. And I feel heaps better today. So sometimes we just need to tap out for a bit, right?
That's awesome. Can you hear me? I feel like I keep cutting in and out.
Cutting in and out.
Okay.
Michelle says John's painting and she's just doing her bit. Teamwork makes the dream work, Michelle. It's usually the opposite of me and Richie. I do the painting and he does the cleaning. Works.
He
whatever works.
Cleaning, does he like
I don't know if he likes it or he just does it because I don't.
Have to do it.
For anyone who doesn't know me very well, I'm not a domestic goddess. I'm very good at lots of things, but that is not one of them.
I love that you are like so like clear. You're just like, you know what? I have no shame. I don't like to clean. Why not?
My house is tidy this morning though. I'm getting better at tidy. But cleaning, I did the shower last Sunday and I felt like I should have been given a trophy. Like, it's the worst job in the world.
My sister-in-law loves to clean. Like she finds it like it's a stress relief to clean. Like she takes it out on a shower.
Marie Kondo type.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh, coming in. Excuse me. It's not lolly jar time. She left it. It's good. She's just checking that I got some when I went grocery shopping. So Tracy has all of her data for school that's due next Wednesday is finished and ready to be submitted. Getting on top of things at school. That's awesome. I'm like a last minute type person usually, but it does feel so good when you get things done early, doesn't it? Michelle marathons the Twilight movies over 3 nights. I love Twilight, Michelle.
Actually, you know what? I don't like a lot of the Harry Potter stuff that you like. Like, I think it's a bit much, but I love Twilight.
I'm not sure that you can say that and we can still be friends.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I've tried. I've done my best, and I'm just like, I can't do it. I can't do it.
How do you not like Harry Potter?
Like goblins and just like too much. I tried.
Disconnect your brain for a little bit. Tracy also hates housework and cleaning, and that's why she has a cleaner that comes once a fortnight. I like the way you think, Tracy. I'm not sure who this comment's from. This week, I feel like I handled 2 sick children well, along with behavioural issues at school and our son's report that came home yesterday too. Well done. If you just click on the link at the top of this video, we'll be able to see your name in the StreamYard software. It just tells us Facebook user at the moment. But it's a juggle, right? I don't know if everyone saw my post from earlier in the week, but I posted the GIF of the man spinning all the plates. It's like you get one spinning and then you run and you keep all the other ones spinning. I feel like I did that well this week too. So well done.
You're always juggling. That's good.
Yeah, it's a skill set, I think.
It is. Totally.
And I think, you know what I've learned too? There's a very big difference between keeping the plate spinning and multitasking. Multitasking makes me feel like I don't do anything well because I'm not giving 100% to anything. It's like I'm splitting myself and trying to do everything at one time. Whereas if I try and do things separately and schedule that time block, I feel so much more in control. The chaos feels more limited.
Manageable.
But I feel like I can give all of myself to the thing that I'm focusing on at that time. So I'm either working 100% or being a mum 100% or cooking 100%. Like it's not like I'm trying to do all these things at once. And by that, I still listen to things when I'm cooking, or you know what I mean. It's not like I can't listen to a podcast, but I just don't try and be a mum and do work at the same time because that never goes well. I get cranky at the kids to interrupt me, and the work doesn't get done to the standard that I would like it to be done. So, it's Shana. She's not sure how to turn it on. Awesome. Good to see you on the call, love. Hey, Joanne. Joanne was on our Friday night Connect call last night. It was actually a really funny call. I don't think I've laughed like that in a while.
I missed it. What did you ladies get up to?
Oh, what happens on the call stays on the call. Gonna be on. All right, so part 2 is something that you could improve upon. So what's something that maybe has happened this week you thought, maybe I could have responded to that in a better way, or I would like to do that better next time? What's your thing, Steph?
My thing is water. This week I've been really bad with drinking water. I have this thing where I keep a big glass next to my desk during the day and I've been sipping on it, and it's like for weeks it's been working really well, and for some reason this week I've just been like, that's not important. And I think I might have had 2 or 3 sips like yesterday, and then I had like a glass of wine at night, and I woke up the next morning and I felt like completely hungover, which is ridiculous, but it's obviously just because I had no hydration in my body.
And it's so easy to forget.
It is. Yeah, but I look like, it's so funny how your brain works as well, because I knew what I needed to do, but I was like, nah, don't need to do that right now. Don't need to do it this week, and the pattern followed.
You would have thought, I need to go fill that glass of water up. I'll just do this first. And you would have just kept prioritizing things in front of filling the glass up. And not like, it's almost like deliberate, but not. You just think, I will do it, but I'll just do this first. But so I use a big 1 litre bottle or 1.5 litre bottle, so I don't have to keep filling it up. I just take it everywhere with me.
Yeah, it's a good idea, and then you're not refilling.
You're like with your handbag, but it works. Definitely
it works. Yeah. What about you guys? Tell us in the comments.
I know it's quiet today. We actually need you to talk to us.
Quiet.
Otherwise, you have to just listen to us gibber on for half an hour. So my thing was, I didn't respond very well yesterday to a situation that really just, I'm going to keep it PG rated, got my cranky pants on. And
my cranky pants on.
I just feel like, and we'll give people some insight. So what we're doing is we've had some people claiming NDIS funds to pay for our programs as parent training, and we were looking at getting NDIS registered so that everybody could do it, not just plan managed and self-managed. And so we went through this whole process with this company who was supposed to help people do that, and the man who rang me, which was like a final booking, like appointment, was very dismissive of us. And I think this is, I'm making assumptions, so my 4 agreements hasn't come in, but he made me feel like he didn't value what we do. And that I think that's what got under my skin. I was like, how dare you? We actually do something that's really important for carers. And I let that get under my skin. And stole my day, like the entire day. And that's not something that I often let happen because I like to be productive, but I just couldn't get my head around this man being so dismissive and not asking more questions. And Richie was like, he's really got under your skin, hasn't he? And I was like, yep. I just can't.
Yep.
But I think I did make a story up about it in my head, which is something that I can improve upon, because there may not have been a story. The story may have been he was really busy that day and he just couldn't be bothered talking to us. That may have been the story.
But in your defense, like, that, it's okay to feel like that too, surely. Like, not that it stole your day, but those initial feelings are like valid, because
yes, and I think it's
passionate about
being able to let go of the extra story that I'd made up and not let it steal my brain space. I had a business coach once that said to me, your most prized piece of real estate that you'll ever own is between your ears. And if you let people invade that space, they are literally stealing from you. And I was just like, wow. I let that guy steal my real estate yesterday.
That guy,
not doing that again.
No.
That's my thing I'm going to improve upon.
Good one.
Joanne has realised she's overscheduled too much therapy for her youngest. So maybe this week you can work out something that's going to work for you guys. That's okay. You need to, I think sometimes it's good to push the boundaries and see where they lie as well.
Yeah.
You know, but it's great that you can identify that you have overscheduled, and now how do we bring that back and make things more doable? Tracy said an extra day at work this week meant that she let more things at home slip, and she needs to work on managing the extra school days when she has to do them. I find that too, if I have extra stuff thrown in the mix. I think that's when I like to move my own goalposts a little bit and adjust my expectations about what I feel like I should get done in a week. And it's okay. It's like school holidays. Expectations for myself are different to when school's on expectations.
Yes, definitely.
Joanne's struggling with having to manage her eldest son wearing socks and shoes for an autism-specific program. And she admits that yesterday she was cranky. That's all right. I had my cranky pants on too. Maybe it was the moon. Yeah. Actually, Steph, you did tag me in something. What was it? What's in retrograde? It's the planet, Joanne. It's not us.
Yep, it's Mercury retrograde from June 18th to July 12th, so I've got a while. But apparently it goes, whether you're into this or not, but apparently arguments will flare up for no reason, misunderstandings will occur, electrical equipment might break and go crazy, your mind will feel a little cloudy, things might go missing, you'll have trouble sleeping, dreams might be weird and nightmarish, all kinds of bizarre things can happen.
See?
So it's
That's
not us.
Why.
It's the moon.
Just for this little period. If we do it after that, it's not that. It's not Mercury.
Yeah. July 12th. Okay? Pop it in your diary.
Michelle would like to start creating some routines for herself and her kids, testing out what works, what gives us more energy, and what drains. I love that.
Yeah. That's a good
Erin
one.
was talking about that when she was talking. I can't remember the numbers, but it was basically like her psychologist was telling her about you need to schedule in a certain amount of things that are energy giving and no more than a certain percent of energy taking activity, something along those lines. It was actually really cool. That was on one of our Friday night calls too. So if you're not getting into them, you're missing some gold.
You're missing gold.
Hey, Tasha. Something she's done well this week is her water intake. Well done. Trying to drink a gallon a day. What's a gallon in litres, Steph?
That's good.
Something I can work on is changing up Lily's PT.
Oh,
sorry. Your internet was
sorry. I know. I'm here.
Now that she's mastered her gait trainer, we should try other things. That's good. Again, pushing those boundaries. I think sometimes it's easy to stay where it's comfortable, but how do we grow if we don't try and expand them, right?
Exactly.
Tashana needs to let the small stuff go and find her happy for her. I love that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, Joanne's going to go with the Mercury retrograde thing. Yep.
Yeah, we'll keep track of it. We'll let you know how we go.
I'll claim that this week too, Joanne. It's not hormones, it's planets.
And like yesterday, like before even reading that, maybe it was because that man made us cranky at the beginning of the day that it did spin everything out a little bit. But I did feel like everything was like things like tech wasn't working, like communication was out, like everything just felt a bit difficult yesterday. I remember I texted you, didn't I? And I was like, things feel a bit difficult today. What's going on? And then he's like, I've given up. I've given up for the day. I'm out.
That's the PG version of the message I wrote to Steph.
Yeah, of course. But yeah, so it's the moon. It's good to know.
Joanne is learning how to respond to her youngest when he told her she's halfway to dying this week.
There's a hubby in the background.
Hey, Dave.
Halfway to dying. Oh my God.
Well, how old are you now, Rich? So you're halfway to 70-something. 76? Wow. It's a different way to look at it. What are you? Oh, you're halfway to 62 this week, Steph.
Halfway to 62. And Dave's 40. So 41.
Halfway to 80.
Halfway to 80. Boom. He's not happy with that. He's like,
Joanne's halfway to getting her letter from the Queen. It's a different way to look at it. All right, let's get into gratitudes. Hey, Dave. El Capitan.
El Capitan.
Oh, we've lost Steph again. All right. What are we grateful for this week? Let's hear it.
Can you hear me?
Yep. You're back.
Hello.
We can hear you.
What am I grateful for? I'm grateful for my wonderful husband who buys fresh groceries for us every week on a Saturday. He goes into the market. Yeah, and he's got a bad back as well. So
that's no good.
I know. He's getting steroid injections next week, so hopefully that helps.
Well, I'm grateful for my fruit and veg box that turns up on my doorstep on a Thursday, which means that I don't have to go to the market because it's a bit far from me. So that's helpful, and I still get really awesome seasonal produce. What are we grateful for this week, mamas?
That's really good. Sorry, if I'm cutting in and out, it's because we're moving. So you might lose me, but we'll see.
Okay. Joanne says, at least he thinks I will live to 100. That's it. Michelle's halfway to 70.
What else am I grateful for? I'm grateful for my parents who have taken Emmy and Charlie. So I had a massive sleep.
You did have a massive sleep.
You okay?
Are you alive? Hello? Are you there?
Like 9 hours. 9 hours of sleep. It's unheard of.
Tracy is grateful for a relaxing weekend to spend time with friends and catch up at home. Nice.
Beautiful.
I'm grateful. One of my besties is bringing over some plants from her garden. She's like Mrs. Burke, and she propagates all these plants, and she's bringing some out today. And she said she also cooked a zucchini slice, and she's bringing me some. So grateful for little random acts of kindness.
That's awesome. I love that.
Shana is grateful for the open communication with her son's teacher at school. She felt at ease after talking with her after some behavioural issues at school. It makes such a difference when you can have those open lines of communication, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. Totally.
Michelle's grateful that her husband is clean shaved. He hasn't done it for years. I have a new man, and I now no longer have to contend with an overgrown beard. I can't stop staring at him. Oh, I love birds.
Beautiful.
No more whiskers to contend with.
Dave keeps growing his beard, so he's had it trimmed yesterday. So it looks good right now.
How's his man bun coming along?
He doesn't have a man bun anymore. Right?
Look at a cut.
He tried. Well, he got it like sorted out, but it's still like long enough to technically put into a man bun. But I think he wants a man bun, but it's now well, it looks crazy now. Look, you can't even.
I can't see it
really
with a light. Oh yeah, a little bit. It's still pretty long.
I don't know what's going on. I think it's quick, technically still. Anyway, I still love him. I'll keep him.
Yeah, he goes all right. I'm grateful for, I've had a good one. What was I just thinking? Oh, Emmy's speech therapist. So Emmy's speech therapist this week has set up her new talker with, we have Proloquo to go, but like it can be quite complex. So the speechy has set it all up. She took it home. She rang me the other night. She's like, oh, I'm just setting up Emmy's device. And she'll be ready by the end of the week, because she wants to get it all set up. She's going on maternity leave. And they've implemented it at school and started teaching her how to use it. And Emmy independently accessed it yesterday to request things, and everyone was so excited. So I'm grateful for that going well. Because the last time we tried it didn't go so well, in that she just wanted to use it as a bit of entertainment, because it talks, like she can make a sentence and then she presses on it and then it speaks. So she would think it's funny to go, yes, 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 yeah, and just make up random things. So it made sounds that she liked. So I'm grateful she's using that like properly.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, it's good. And that we had a friend on Facebook gift us her old iPhone 8 Plus because she upgraded and she was going to sell it. But I put out a call and said, does anyone have one that they want to sell? And she gifted it to Emmy. So that was really beautiful. Some wonderful people in the world.
Oh, that's so good. Yeah, absolutely.
Any other gratitudes? Everyone's quiet today. Maybe people are busy.
A bit quiet, maybe. I don't know. Sorry about the reception, guys. It's not ideal. I feel like maybe I'm going in and out.
Hopefully mine's been stable.
Yeah, I feel like it's been okay.
I'm grateful Alicia's taking Emmy and Coops out for a little while today. They're going to that We Rock the Spectrum play centre.
That place looks awesome.
Yeah, so they've been once before, but it's really good in that you can book it with your NDIS funds, and like they get the whole place to themselves because it's COVID. So like they've got special regulations. So Cooper goes and then they play together, which is really nice. They can work on their play skills while they're there and access something,
brilliant.
An outing, which is cool.
I love that.
Tracy's watching a preschooler. I'm not sure. Is that Shana again? Grateful for the rain. I think there's 2 people on as Facebook users, so I'm just not sure who that is. We're not having rain. We're having fog here. The fog's been hectic the last few days. Beautiful once the sun comes out. Tasha is grateful we were able to celebrate baby girl's first birthday with at least some family. We took the girls to my husband's parents' house for a swim and gifts. Everyone seemed to have a good time, still trying to social distance until after Lily's surgery. Yeah, it's still tricky, isn't it? Joanne had a lovely weekend. Joanne's boys had a lovely weekend with their grandparents last weekend. Also grateful her son loved his new support worker. More respite time coming for me. Totally. Makes such a difference when you find the right people for your kids. Like I know Emmy loved, like Alicia's here now with Emmy. That's why she hasn't run through the back of the video. And I've been able to do it in peace. And we've actually got a great carer supporting Emmy with like daily activities during the week a couple of times, which she really enjoys her company. And we're trialing a new lady tomorrow just so we have lots of options. Because I think it's important to build those support networks up when you don't need them. So when you do need them, you're like, you're not having to reintroduce someone then. So I'm excited. I work with her actually. She's a SLSO at school, and she was just like, "Oh, if you ever need any extra help with Emmy," I was just like, "Excellent. Fantastic. We always need, backups." So I think that's probably a topic we should talk about more. Is like how to set up those supports, because say Alicia can't help one time, if we try and introduce a new person then, we really need to be there. But if we start introducing a new person for a little bit beforehand, then it's easier just to call and go, oh, actually, are you available this week? Then they can hit the ground running. And it's building that support network so you feel like you've got more options, you feel more supported and in control. Someone is grateful for being able to go to a weaving class later today for carers to catch up since COVID. Oh, that sounds awesome. I've never done weaving. It sounds interesting. Do you make like baskets?
No.
Yeah, fill us in. Michelle's grateful for a check-in call from a friend. Oh, I'm grateful for our Premiere members' first social night in tonight.
I'm so excited.
7:30 tonight, we've got one of our members, Hannah Smith, teaching us all about art journaling, which is what she does for relaxation. So I know Amanda's popping over here. She's just said she's going to bring a bottle of bubbles so we can do it together. Might have some cheese, have a bit of a social night on Zoom. This is how things are done now, post-COVID.
Exactly. I can't wait. I'm so excited for it.
It's actually good that now, like, it's normal because all of our members are everywhere anyway. So it's actually like perfect that we can do things on Zoom. Oh, we've frozen on Joanne's end. So we might log off anyway. It's 10:32. That was a good call. Thanks for tuning in today, ladies. If you're watching the replay, make sure you comment on the thread. It's really important that we debrief and I do this process daily, but we do it once a week in here. So stay tuned. Next week we will be back. Don't forget Wednesdays, Flip It. Friday, Connect. We have drinks on Friday nights at 8 o'clock. Friday during the day we've got Tribe Talks, and then we do these on the weekend. There's so much happening. We actually talked last night about doing a calendar and putting it up in the group. So you can know that about last night's call, but you're not knowing anything else unless you get on. Steph?
Well, you know, places to go. All right, guys. Thank you.
Oh, that was Tracy who's going basket weaving. She was new on our call last night. Yay.
Awesome.
I'm glad you jumped on. But Tracy was just like, there's lots of stuff. And we're like, yep, we need a calendar.
Yeah, we do, actually. Add that to the list.
Yeah. All right. Have a great day, everybody.
See you, legends. Bye.
Bye.